Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Wednesday, February 8th, 2023. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Federal Minister of Agriculture and Culture, the Honourable Samuel Duggins, paid a courtesy call on Deputy Premier and Minister of Agriculture and Culture on Nevis, the Honourable Evelyn, at his office at Pennis. In welcoming the Federal Minister, Minister Evelyn noted that they both have a lot of work to do when it comes to agriculture in the Federation.
I think we have a lot of work to do together on both islands where agriculture is concerned, and we are certainly up to the task of doing that work. And I can say here that I can commit, and I think I can commit for the Minister Duggins as well, that both St. Kitts and Nevis will be seeing a lot of developments, a lot of exciting times ahead for the agricultural sector for the next 5 years. And I'm certainly looking forward to working along with the Ministry of Agriculture on St. Kitts. And so we will be collaborating, we'll be working together in the true spirit of the Federation. And so I'm so happy that Minister Duggins, you and your PS is here this morning.
The Federal Minister, the Honourable Samuel Duggins, says he is excited to partner with Minister Evelyn on the way forward in agriculture.
I'm always delighted once I'm here in Nevis. I see the work that is being done on the ground, and it always shows very well when you drive through the island, the work that is being done in agriculture. And as one country, St. Kitts and Nevis, me being the Federal Minister of Agriculture, I am always delighted to know that hand in hand we could both walk toward our agenda. Because I always say that CARICOM has set a 25 by 25 agenda. And St. Kitts and Nevis must be at the forefront when the conversation of success is being had. And so together, I am delighted to work with the Ministry of Agriculture in Nevis.
Also present at the meeting were Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture on St. Kitts, Miguel Fleming, and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture on Nevis, Huey Sargent. Immediately following the brief interview, the ministers and their permanent secretaries engaged in talks on food security, among other things. 11 police officers from the ranks of superintendent to corporal received their letters of confirmation on Wednesday, February 1st, 2023. The letters were handed over by Commissioner of Police Hilroy Brandy during a brief ceremony in his office. Confirmed were Superintendent James Sutton, Superintendent Everton Mitchum, Superintendent James Francis, Inspector Carleen Phipps, Inspector Jasper Carty, Sergeant Charmaine Odane, Sergeant Jason Odane, Sergeant Javern Weeks, Sergeant Vivian Caesar, Corporal Grandeville Chapman, and Corporal Randolph Diamond. The officers who were previously acting in the rank are now formally appointed to the post. Commissioner Brandy reminded the officers that they were in these positions to supervise people and to ensure that the men and women under their command learn and grow. He also reminded them that they needed to hold people accountable, adding that it was the only way to maintain discipline in the force. Given this new development in their careers, Assistant Commissioner of Police ACP Adolph Adams asked the officers to spend some time reflecting. In addition to reflection, this moment called for recommitment, according to Assistant Commissioner of Police Andre Mitchell. Force Personnel Officer Clifford Govaya told the men and women, "We know that your job is very difficult. In our society, in particular, the police department is called upon to engage in so many activities. We are very happy that we have some of the best and the brightest of our citizens, and yes, we expect you to excel. We need to understand that loyalty is a critical component of your service, loyalty to the Constitution and the people of St. Kitts and Nevis." Still to come, St. Kitts and Nevis hosts first National NCDs Conference. The details after this break.
Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.
Welcome back. The Federal Ministry of Health is taking steps to further address the rising incidences of non-communicable diseases, NCDs, in the Federation, with the staging of the first National Non-Communicable Diseases Conference, which is taking place from February 7th to 9th at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. Participants are reviewing and discussing the status of the NCD situation and is soliciting commitments from the various stakeholders to reduce the impact of NCDs in the Federation. Prime Minister and Minister of Health, the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew, who delivered the featured remarks at the opening of the conference, said non-communicable diseases, in particular diabetes and hypertension, are the leading causes of morbidity in the Federation. The purpose of the conference is to review the non-communicable diseases surveillance system, NCD policy and legislative initiatives, and the NCD interventions, along with their successes, challenges, and gaps. The government, private sector, civil society, regional and international partners must collaborate and adopt an integral approach in response to the major non-communicable diseases, including heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, chronic respiratory diseases, mental and substance abuse disorders, Prime Minister Drew said. The first National Non-Communicable Diseases Conference is being held under the theme Reviewing the Progress on the Prevention, Control and Management of Non-Communicable Diseases in St. Kitts and Nevis. The Federal Ministry of Health is urging eligible persons to give blood regularly to help save lives and improve the health of their community. According to recent statistics, only a small fraction of the eligible population regularly donates blood. By giving blood, individuals can help ensure that hospitals have the supplies they need to treat patients in times of need. To foster greater community involvement, the ministry has increased the opening hours of the blood bank at the JNF General Hospital from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. The public is also advised that after-hours donations can also be facilitated should the need arise. The Ministry of Health is also rolling out a nationwide large-scale blood donation campaign. This will engage corporate and community partners and sensitize them on the importance of giving blood. The initiative will also set up a donation schedule for participating groups and, as a result, aid in providing a more consistent supply for blood-related products to the community. Different groups, organizations, businesses, and ministries will be targeted for blood donations over a 2-week period. The groups will then be placed in a national drive roster to be targeted at around the same time every year to ensure the continuation of the blood drives with minimal issues. The ministers of government will be participating in the blood drive on Friday, February 10th. The Ministry of Health continues to encourage eligible persons to schedule an appointment to donate blood. Donors should be at least 17 years old and be in general good health. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.